This week from Hollywood, we take you to the world premiere of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And then we take you to the West Coast premiere of Mike and Nick and Alice. Next, we'll tell you about Megan the Stallion falling ill on stage. And Blake Lively speaks out after her case against Justin Baldoni gets dismissed. Plus, Dakota Johnson and Role Model are still going strong. And then we shine the spotlight on Mike and Nick and Alice star James Marsden. All of these updates and more are coming up. But first, let's take a look at that red carpet. First up, we take you to the premiere of the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
What's up, Mario? Behold! I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors!
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
The stars travel to Japan for their big night. Actress Anya Taylor-Joy is back as Princess Peach.
I think my favorite thing about this movie is that we have such wonderful directors who care about the fans so much. So they've made sure that if you're interested in Mario lore, you can pause this movie at any moment and you will find some kind of Easter egg. They themselves are fans, they understand the mentality, they want to give back in that way. But also, the script is good enough that if you know nothing about Mario, you will still have a wonderful time, be entertained, and have a front row seat to some really exceptional, imaginative animation.
And what can we expect from Bowser this time around? We asked comedian Jack Black.
Honestly, it was a dream come true when I got the call to play Bowser, specifically. Yeah. Because I feel like I was born to play it. Yeah, there's something about his dragon powers, his flames. Just like, dude, that's me.
And it wouldn't be Super Mario Brothers without the affable plumber himself, Chris Pratt.
It's been surreal. It's been beautiful. It's the perfect time of year to be here because it's cherry blossom season. It's stunning. I'm gaining an appreciation for Japanese culture while I'm here. The food, the people. And the fact that we're here where Miyamoto-san dreamed up Mario and, on the heels of this 40th anniversary for Nintendo, it just feels really special. And, I've been doing this long enough to know that this is really rare and you have to just be present and try to enjoy it.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Next, we take you to the West Coast premiere of Mike and Nick and Alice.
What's happening?
I'm you, but I'm from the future.
I came back in a time machine.
You sound insane.
No, I understand. I want to try to right some wrongs here, but there's a person that could fuck this whole thing up, and that person is me.
The stars appeared at the Aero Theater in Santa Monica. James Marsden threw caution to the wind.
It's rare these days you see material that's, challenging and we get a little risk averse these days, and I like people who take big swings, and David is doing that in this, and it's a nice kind of amalgamation of action, mobster time travel movie. Like, we haven't really seen that before.
Aiza Gonzalez had the time of her life.
It was amazing. I mean, I wish I would have gotten more opportunity to work with Keith David and obviously Jimmy. They're freaking hilarious. But, when you're working with Vince Vaughn and James Marsden, they're also so specifically good at their unique style of comedy, which it was interesting for me. It was more deciding where did I fall in that tone and what could the character add, and so it was very exciting. Ben David really made me feel safe and in exploring and finding her own identity without having to compete with their energy.
Stephen Root stars as Chet.
It's a buddy movie, but not a buddy movie because the buddies are at odds, but it's people that care about each other within a comedy context. It's really well done. I think they'll have a great time.
Hello. You look delicious.
I don't want to be eaten, Nick.
No, I agree. It's not an ideal situation.
Rapper Megan Thee Stallion was rushed to the hospital following her Broadway musical debut in Moulin Rouge. We're hearing the hot girl summer icon fell ill while on stage and couldn't continue in the role. In the Broadway blockbuster, Megan Thee Stallion plays nightclub owner Zidler in the stage adaptation of the 2001 Baz Luhrmann movie starring Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. The 31-year-old made history as the first female-identifying performer to play Zidler in any production ever. Megan Thee Stallion called the role of a lifetime an honor. She's hoping to return to the role. Stay tuned for more. Actress Blake Lively spoke out after a judge dismissed 10 out of 13 claims against her It Ends With Us director Justin Baldoni. In a statement following the news, Blake said that the last thing she wanted was a lawsuit. She said she brought the case because of the pervasive retaliation she faced while filming. The remaining 3 claims in the case are headed now to a jury trial. The 38-year-old went on to warn the public to not be distracted by the digital soap opera of her ongoing legal saga. Dakota Johnson and role model proved their romance is still going strong as they attended Paul McCartney's farewell tour in Los Angeles. Other stars seen at the big show: Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, and Margot Robbie. The duo first sparked romance rumors in December when they were seen getting cozy during a night out with friends. Then in January, Dakota and role model, whose real name is Tucker Pillsbury, were spotted leaving dinner together in LA. Superstar Taylor Swift is being sued by a woman who claims she's stolen her spotlight. The performer, Maren Wade, alleges that the title of Taylor's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl, is too similar to Confessions of a Showgirl, the name of a column Maren says she started in 2014. The column turned into a podcast and live show, but has lost popularity since Taylor's epic release. Maren's lawsuit names the following counts: trademark infringement, false designation of origin, and unfair competition. So far, there's been no comment on the lawsuit from Taylor's camp. Shiloh Jolie, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter, was the spitting image of her Oscar-winning mom in a new music video. Angelina's little girl, who is not so little anymore, had a role in K-pop stars Daeyoung's What's a Girl to Do music video. The 19-year-old legally dropped her dad's surname in 2024. Now legally, Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie. Check it out. Congratulations to new mom HAILEE Steinfeld and her hubby Josh Allen. The new parents welcomed a baby girl who has been nicknamed the Princess of Buffalo by Josh's Buffalo Bills fans. The new parents say they are basking in newborn bliss and enjoying every second of it. HAILEE and Josh began dating in 2023 and married in May 2025. This week, we shine the spotlight on Mike and Nick and Alice star James Marsden. This Oklahoma native has taken Hollywood by storm with a career spanning nearly 3 decades. His breakthrough role was as Cyclops in the blockbuster X-Men, The Notebook, 27 Dresses, Disney's Enchanted, and HBO's Westworld followed. The actor starred in the movies Hairspray and Superman Returns as well. He also found success opposite Christina Applegate and Linda Cardinelli in the Netflix dark comedy series Dead to Me. His recent roles in the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and in the movie Unfrosted put his name on the tongues of filmmakers and fans across the board. Now James stars in Mike and Nick and Alice. James shared his initial response to reading the script.
When I first read the script, my initial reaction was, I've not read something this original in a long time. I've not read something that so unapologetically takes big swings, that challenges the norms of what a movie is supposed to be, the structure of a movie. I mean, it really is something different, and that always excites me. It asks the audience to subscribe to a certain logic that may be absurd and ludicrous, but we promise a good time at the beginning. Like, hey, go along with us on this and we'll take you for a ride.
Actor Vince Vaughn is playing 2 characters at the same time, and that required a specific process.
You know, he's going to be playing 2 characters, obviously. So there was all of this new technology, and hey, we have this camera that does this, and And so we were learning about the process, the technical process, which had to be very specific, had to be exact. Everything was done twice. Obviously, once as Vince 1, and he would change and do it as Vince 2, and then there were a wide shot, and then they would have to come into coverage, and then certain things couldn't change. And then it kind of made it fun. It made it fun to watch Vince switch characters and what sort of differences he was going to bring to the role. And you know, he's prime Vince when you see him in this movie, and then you're getting you're kind of getting double the fun watching him do it twice in two different ways.
The first time that we went through tonight, Mike died.
Oh, fuck.
But that's why I'm back. We get one chance to fix it.
With the record-breaking 200 million horror flick Scream 7 complete, screenwriters Lila and Nora Zuckerman are already penning the next installment. The Zuckerman sisters recently worked together on Poker Face before its cancellation. Scream 7 saw the return of Neve Campbell as Sydney and also starred Isabel May, Courtney Cox, Anna Camp, Joe McHale, and Matthew Lillard. Stay tuned for more on this new development. We have an update on the romantic comedy 42.6 Years starring Andy Samberg. The original plan was to pair Hack star Jean Smart with the Zootopia 2 star on screen, but the torch has been passed to NYAD alum Annette Bening. Filmmaker Michael Schwartz will helm. The film follows a man who engages in an experimental procedure that leaves him cryogenically frozen for 42.6 years. When he reunites with his ex-girlfriend, he finds she's lived an entire lifetime without him. Another change, Amazon MGM has passed on the project, and now it's in the hands of Focus Features for distribution. Universal Pictures International will handle the film's international distribution. Alec Baldwin is joining Chris Hemsworth, Taron Egerton, and Zazie Beetz in the New York crime pick Cockroach. When a mysterious stranger takes on the criminal underworld, he realizes power is everything. Captain Fantastic filmmaker Matt Ross sits in the director's chair, while John Friedberg of Black Bear and Vanessa Humphrey of Mad Chance serve as executive producers. This week on our Hollywood Box Office Countdown, we're giving you the top 5 films of the week. Here we go. The 5th ranking film at the box office this week was Reminders of Him with $4.7 million.
Scotty was my best friend. When he died, we all came together to raise a little girl.
How dare she just show up?
If it wasn't for her, our son would still be alive.
Coming back was a mistake.
I want to meet the human that Scotty and I made.
The 4th ranking film at the box office this week was They Will Kill You with $5 million.
This building is a temple to Satan. Each month we must pay with a human sacrifice. Tonight, you are the offering.
The 3rd ranking film at the box office this week was Hoppers with $12 million.
Rule number 1, don't be a stranger. Looking good, Fran. Tom, Laquan, Tamara, Prudence, Pete, Peter, Petey. Yeah, it's crowded, but we're still alive. Rule number 2, when you gotta eat, eat.
How did he get a little crown?
The 2nd ranking film at the box office this week was Project Hail Mary with $54 million.
The sun is dying. You have a doctorate in molecular biology.
And I ride a bike to work. And it's not for exercise.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct, including us.
And the number 1 ranking film at the box office this week was the Super Mario Galaxy movie with $188 million. Hollywood birthdays this week have our celebrities turning anywhere from 28 to 89. Pop powerhouse Celine Dion turned 58. Rapper MC Hammer turned 64. Dick Tracy legend Warren Beatty turned 89. Star Wars alum Ewan McGregor turned 55. Severance star Christopher Walken turned 83. Cheers comedian Rhea Perlman turned 78. Songwriter Jack Antonoff turned 42. The Mandalorian star Pedro Pascal turned 51. 12 Years a Slave alum Michael Fassbender turned 49. Beverly Hills Cop icon Eddie Murphy turned 65. Model Paris Jackson turned 28. 30 Rock star Alec Baldwin turned 68. Pop star Leona Lewis turned 41. Frasier icon David Hyde Pierce turned 67. Oppenheimer star Robert Downey Jr. turned 61. Orange is the New Black star Natasha Lyonne turned 47. Talk show host Graham Norton turned 63. Musician Pharrell Williams turned 53. And Paradise star Sterling K. Brown turned 50. Be sure to tune in next week for more glitz, glamour, and news from Hollywood Newsfeed.